Good afternoon, everybody. This is Dr. Watua Habat, the principal of Elgon International Health Institute. Elgon International Health Institute is a health institution located in MBALE City, in Nakaroke, particularly in Namwigalo Cell. We are basically a health institute that has focused purposely on medical training. And to just give you an overview, we handle about 4 courses. That is medical laboratory at both certificate and diploma level. We handle theater techniques, that is at certificate level only. Then we handle pharmacy at also certificate level, and we have been holding also medical records at certificate level. So we are training or polishing these noble graduates in this institution, and as Elgon, we really have the expertise. We have the qualified tutors who are really trained and both in the health field as well, and so they're updated. And I want to assure you that our learners at Elgon International Health Institute really get the best of what any other health professional would get. So I want to just bring to your attention that we produce the quality. We are one of that institution in the country that is really producing quality health professionals in the 4 areas I've just mentioned. And that alone is something that we are proud of as an institution, and I think it is something that our parents outside there are also proud of. We have a variety of innovations ongoing to just ensure that we remain the best both at a national and a global level. And a variety of measures have been put in place to ensure that we achieve our goal. One is we are going more digital as an institution, whereby we are introducing an online system to have our learners access reading materials and some lecture rooms or classes to be conducted online. It is a system that we are trying to integrate within our learners. This system has basically been on those higher institutions of learning, for example, universities, but we are trying to bring it down that even our certificate holders can get attached to this system, just to make sure that we introduce them to the world, because this is what is happening in those developed countries. And perhaps that's what is making us an international university, international institute. We also have plans of introducing more courses to just back up on those that we have, in particularly upgrading some of the course levels that we have. For example, we want to add on diploma courses on those that we have as certificates. And we are also getting an affiliation with other health institutions of higher learnings, for example, universities, so that we bring even bachelor courses being conducted here. In the long run, we are going to operate as a higher learning institution. And this is basically aimed at bringing services closer to our people in this region. So with time, we are going to have bachelors in medical laboratory, bachelors in records, with the affiliations ongoing, we may also see that we have bachelors in pharmacy here. Okay, so all these are developments that are ongoing just to ensure we provide the quality of the health care here. On top of that, we also want to introduce some of the postgraduate courses. For example, medical education. We just want to have it here, of course, through affiliation with other higher centers in the country. And so we shall have our learners awarded with certificates in those institutions, but trained under our watch. So I want to encourage the parents outside there. I want to encourage the student fraternity. I want to encourage our sponsors. I want to encourage other responsible bodies like entire country leadership, the politicians, the religious leaders, to stand firm with Elgon. Let's motivate. Let's go on and encourage people outside there to join Elgon, because on top of what I just talked about, the academic journey, Elgon has something special that it instills in its learners that may be missing in other centers, and that is basically discipline. So as Elgon, we have one unique factor or feature in us, that we groom our students, our learners, to develop a sense of discipline. It's not just about making them pass, not just making them understand the medical knowledge and all that, but we have that special ingredient that we instill in our learners, and that is basically discipline. In terms of skills, it's part of the packages we have on our table for our learners here. In that, we go ahead and give the basic skills. For example, computer skills. At Elgon, all learners are trained about usual or the basic computer skills. Because as you realize right now, majority of even the medical, we have what we call telemedicine. Telemedicine is basically computer knowledge, that you can't practice that type of medicine without having skills in computer. If you get a job outside this country, in those so-called developed countries that everybody would yearn to work in, there is no way you are going to get a job there without having these basic computer skills. So Elgon has made it a routine for all its learners to acquire computer skills as part of their package. We have also gone ahead to give our learners the basic survival skills. For example, entrepreneurship skills. We know at the end of it all, this country has very few positions for medical workers when we qualify. But outside here, we are producing a lot of, very many of them. Now, what makes them fit in the society? As Elgon, you have that special character or that special quality, that we give our learners entrepreneurship skills. This enables them not to just be lining on white-collar jobs. This makes them to be creative, start up their own personal businesses, and see that even when they are home there, they are at least surviving right from day one after their graduation. So that is some other ingredient that Elgon instills in their students. We are also planning to bring in other skills, especially mechanics, whereby we have our learners driving skills that our learners can still survive amidst the medical profession. We all understand the nature of the country where we are, that jobs have become so competitive, and I want to testify especially in the medical field. However, a trainee of Elgon will be acquitted with majority of these skills. With that and more to come, I want to urge everybody out there to join us, to join the group, and work together. I believe that nobody will ever regret. From the testimonies we get from our learners outside there, I think they're getting a very smooth flow of things, basing on what they got from here. I thank you all. I remain Dr. Herbert Watua, the Principal Elgon International Health